y'all. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate you being here. I decided to go ahead and do the daily message a little bit earlier than normal because I wasn't able to sleep. So while the Western world will still be in bed, hopefully, unless they work night shifts, I'm going to be doing this daily message early because my UK friends and people in Europe are already awake. Or wherever else you might be in the world. I don't know all the time zones, but I do know that one. What is going on? Is it just this one? Let's see. Sometimes when they're new, they burn faster. No, it's not. It's negative energy, y'all. Holy cow. Here we go again. I'm going to tell you what. This is some scary stuff right here. Because it indicates to me that there could be somebody that's in danger. I mean, like, this is negative energy that puts people in prison or in the ground. Like, maybe both. This is serious, serious negative energy. Holy Spirit, can you please help me? Wow. I mean, I almost got burned, y'all. That's some serious. Watch this. This is what amazes me. Watch. It lights right back. I think we got rid of it, whatever it was. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for having our back always, always, always. Scatter our enemies, confuse them, but do not let us be confused, Holy Spirit. Connect us by our intuition, by our spiritual gifts, and help us to get a message from you today, Holy Spirit. Thank you, and I love you so very much. Okay, so I was talking to, I think her name is Melanie, yesterday from the Virgo video. Somebody's nose is itching. Ooh, I hate that. And she was saying that she wanted some clarity on some things about her job, so I'm going to try and get that for her. But we were also, Spirit had been telling me that I might need to look into doing readings for people who are married, for married couples. Because some of the people who watch the videos are already in a relationship. And they're looking for ways to strengthen that and deal with their children and deal with their bills and whatever married couples do. And so after talking with her, it kind of confirmed what Spirit had already been showing me, that I needed to start doing videos for at least one a week for people who are married. And maybe that'll be like my Friday or Saturday night video, since married folks typically stay home and do the family thing. Not always, but most of the time we settle in after we get to a certain age. And my viewers tend to be, there's a wide range of you all, but a lot of us are my age, or between 35 and 55. So I will be adding married couples, or you don't have to be in a legal marriage. You could just be living together, already in a relationship. Not somebody looking for a relationship. It'll be a video for somebody who's already in a relationship to see what Spirit would like to show us to maybe strengthen that relationship. And I think that's going to be a little different because it won't be based on the signs. It'll be based on messages that Spirit wants to give, okay? So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, What else, Spirit? What else were we going to talk about? Okay, so let's find out from Melanie what Spirit wants to say to Melanie about her job. Alright, we're going to find out some information for you. Okay, how do we want to do this, Spirit? Let's just pull some tarot on it. Spirit, how are you working in Melanie's career life, her work life? Ooh, Justice in reverse. Clarify Justice in reverse. You feel like you're in prison. You hate it. Why is she in this then? Why are you putting her through this, Spirit? I think you might be right, sweetheart. Yep, there we have it. Temperance came out. Spirit is trying to teach you. You're right. Spirit is trying to teach you something here. Spirit, what would you like to see Melanie do with this job? Sweetheart, okay. 3 out of 5 cards, 3 of them are major arcana. The divine is all up in this. And right now, you're in a commitment that you are not even in. Spirit has you in a commitment that you're not in. And you feel like you're in prison. But Spirit is trying to teach you something about being in a commitment you don't want to be in. What are you trying to teach her, Spirit, out of this Two of Swords and Hierophant? Show me exactly what you're trying to show her. How to celebrate what? Even when you're not happy. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I see here. Okay, and here we have another major arcana. Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 7, 4 of them are major. Yeah. The divine, what I see here is that Spirit has you in this position. It's probably something you're not used to doing. Like, it's probably not something you would typically do, but maybe you're just doing it to have a job right now. But Spirit's trying to teach you how to be content. Spirit's trying to teach you how to be content, even in a challenging situation. For whatever reason. What virtues are you working on in this situation, Spirit? Peace. Working together to bring resolve. And patience. That's temperance again. Spirit's trying to teach you to have patience, baby. And maybe gentleness. Spirit's teaching you a lesson, though. You're right about that. Spirit's definitely teaching you a lesson. I did make some cards. just so happens I make my own oracle card. And I made a deck. Let's see what comes out. It may not be relevant. You have to decide that. Is there anything in this deck that might be relevant to her situation of something you might be guiding her to do? Light worker, healing, and hope. Spirit's calling you to be a light worker, baby. This one says, these flipped over. Take meals to elderly people in need. Become a pen pal to lonely people. Send care packages to children in need. Those are just the ones that flipped over in my hand. And then on the bottom it says donate money to those most in need. So I don't know if those are something that might speak to your heart, but Spirit made it very clear that you're supposed to be a light worker. So maybe these are some things that Spirit's trying to develop in you so that you will step into this calling, because this is a calling. Like, you're chosen for something special. And before I started this YouTube channel, I have done so many things in my life, and I actually have some felony convictions on my record. So there's certain jobs that for a long time I couldn't do because of that felony, because it's hard to get a job when you've got a criminal record. But when I went to treatment back in 2011, when I got finished with my treatment, the second phase of that, what they call transitional phase, was when you were moved into a transitional housing situation. You had to pay rent and you had to have a job so you could afford to pay that rent. And when I got to the transitional phase, I had no transportation. So I had to walk to the bus stop to take the bus every day to get to work. And I had, like I said, a criminal history. So there was a man who was a donor that would donate money to the place where I got my treatment, because the treatment was free. It wasn't free, but it was free to me because other people were footing the bill, people who were donating money to this ministry in Greenville, South Carolina. A place called Miracle Hill Ministries. Very wonderful place if anybody needs in-home treatment or inpatient treatment. But anyway, the man that donated money that helped us, he owned several McDonald's. And so he was willing to give us a chance to work for him. So I went to work for him making biscuits, and I did that for 6 months until I moved back to North Carolina from Greenville, South Carolina to New Bern, North Carolina. And then when I moved to New Bern, I went into Chick-fil-A and I asked for a job, and the man hired me right away. And I worked there for a year. And every day, honey, I hated McDonald's bad enough. But you have to crawl sometimes before you can walk. You know, most of us aren't born with wings. We have to transform into that from a caterpillar. And that's exactly what I had to do. And I had been a nurse. Like, I had been to college to be a nurse. And so it was a very humbling experience for me to take a step back and do fast food. But that's where I had found myself in a place in life where I needed that. Because for one thing, I didn't need the responsibility of being a nurse. And for another thing, I had lost my nursing license for writing prescriptions. And been to prison and all kinds of nonsense. So anyway, working in that job, in those 2 fast food jobs, taught me a lot. Because I had to work with people that I would have never worked with, and some of them were real different than me in the way that they handled situations, especially coming right out of a treatment center. And it just taught me so many virtues that I would have not learned any other way. But I began to pray every day and started putting in applications online when I'd get off work from Chick-fil-A. I'd sit on the steps of my house and I would put applications in and I would just pray and say, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting too old for this kind of work. My feet hurt so bad and my back hurt so bad. I mean, it was rough. It was rough, but I did it for a year and a half. And finally, an opportunity opened up for me to go to work at a pet resort as a receptionist. And, fast food doesn't pay very well, but I was fortunate to get more than minimum wage at both of the restaurants I worked at. Not much, but a little bit more. And when I went to work at the pet resort, I was started out at like $1.50 more an hour than I had made in the fast food industry. And the lady I worked for was a precious, precious woman. And she was a hard ass, though. She wanted things done a certain way, and you had to be humble enough to do them her way. And if I hadn't have been through the experiences that I had been through with treatment and working in the fast food industry, I would have never been ready for that position working for her. It's like everything built off of each other. And it's really just Spirit working in our lives to transform us. And so that's what I see going on with you here, is Spirit is working in your life to transform you, to prepare you for this healing, this light worker stuff that Spirit has for you to do. So anyway, I hope that helped you in some way. And I will start working on doing some readings for married couples. And I'll try to come up with some really good cards that will enrich marriages and strengthen those bonds, okay? Like we might go over some things like the love languages or something like that. We'll see what kind. They have these things called the Love Dare cards. Those are really, really cool. I don't know if you've ever heard of those. But anyway, Spirit will help me to come up with something different and interesting that we can use to help with people who are already married. Okay, Spirit, so thank you for helping her with that, and I hope that it did in fact help. Now, let's put this over here. Alright, Spirit. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. How are you working in her spiritual gifts, Spirit? Can you tell me how you're working in her spiritual gifts? Thank you. Aww. Spirit's giving you rainbows and hearts. Rainbows is about promises. And this heart card is about, let's see, I can't remember exactly what it said it was about. It has something to, it depends on how you look at it. Like when you look at this picture, what do you see? What stands out to you the most on that picture? Okay? Alright, now let's see what it means. Number 16. The universe wants you to open your heart to love. Pay attention. Okay. You've received this card as the universe has heard your thoughts and prayers about love, loss, and relationships. This psychic reading card of hearts is representative of all matters connected to love and matters of the heart. When you look at the card, pay attention to the area on the card you are drawn to. Do you focus on the girl and the hearts floating in the background, or are you drawn to the broken-hearted cloud? If you are drawn to the background hearts, it is because the universe wants you to focus on the love that is always around you and the love that is coming into your life. The universe is letting you know that all is not lost, and it's giving you a gentle reminder that you are beautiful, lovable, and that you have a big heart to share with others. If you are drawn to the broken-hearted cloud, it's a gentle reminder that the universe is trying to heal your broken heart. It is very important to remember that when you go through a breakup or a heartache of any kind, You need to give your heart time to heal so that when the right person does come into your life, you are open to giving and receiving love. This heart psychic reading card can represent the loss of a loved one who has passed on. The person sitting on the cloud can be a sign from a loved one who feels your pain and hears your prayers. Your loved one is there to help you heal and reconnect with them from the other side. Pay attention to the clouds when you are outside, as your loved ones tend to give us signs from above in the form of heart-shaped clouds. They may even offer heart-shaped objects such as rocks, leaves, crystals, or symbols. Be open to love and you will be surprised by what the universe brings into your life. Now, I'm not sure what that means to you, but when I look at this card, the thing that stands out to me the most is her. And so maybe that's what stood out to you the most. And I think the reason why is because my ministry and my calling is to help people who have broken hearts. And maybe that's what's being said to you. I don't know. Only you know what your intuition is saying to you right now. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have meditation. So right now, Spirit's working with you in this promise. And I think in your heart, Spirit's working in your heart and wants you to meditate to get more clarity on this new thing that Spirit wants you to do. And I have a feeling you kind of already know what that is. Alright, now we can move on. Okay, I hope that helped you in some way. And I'm so happy to have you here and looking forward to spending more time with you. Okay, Spirit, for our daily message today, how are you going to work in the collective today, Spirit? Can we get a message today? The Tower, Spirit, really? The Tower, y'all. The Tower. The Tower and Temperance in reverse. Why is Sagittarius freaking out today? My word. Okay, Spirit. Can you show me how you're working in the virtues today for the collective? Integrity. Oh. Sagittarius, is somebody trying to make you do something you don't want to do, baby? Because they can't. And then honesty. Honesty and integrity, y'all. Wow. And somebody's about to have a tower and get impatient. But they're going to be happy. They're going to be happy. Alright. Towers aren't bad, though. Let's wait and see what comes out. Alright. How are you working in the psychic energies for the collective? Music. Angels. And an epiphany. The Tower. Y'all, I cannot make this up. The Tower and an epiphany. Oh, boy. Somebody's about to have an epiphany, y'all. It has something to do with an angel and music also. An epiphany. You might get an epiphany from an angel or from music. Let's read what epiphany means, because when I haven't pulled these cards before, I like to see what they're about. And there's my light bulb. My throat chopper's trying to close. Epiphany. Let's see. You have received this card as the universe wants you to know you are being guided and inspired from above. When you have a light bulb moment, it is called an epiphany. This is a message from the universe that comes to you in the form of a spontaneous divine guidance. An epiphany is a moment in which you suddenly and very clearly see and understand something in a new way. Sometimes the messages you receive from the universe are so left of field, yet so accurate, you wonder how that thought even popped into your head. The reason you experience these spiritual experiences is because the universe is within you, surrounding, protecting, and most importantly, guiding you. The psychic reading card is to remind you to be open to receiving this divine intervention. Once you pay attention to this type of spontaneity, anything in the world is possible. The universe works in mysterious ways and will Utilize any method possible to get your attention and guide you toward your highest purpose. Have you ever been trying to solve a problem or trying to find inspiration with something you're working on when the answer or inspiration just suddenly appears in your mind? When these moments occur, you may even wonder where the information came from or wonder why you didn't ever look at solving the issue from such a different perspective. Don't ever question why this form of guidance is happening to you. Just know in your heart the universe has your back and is guiding you ever so gently from the spiritual realms. So be on the lookout, because today you're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have a tower moment, which is just an epiphany, okay? And also you're going to have some help from your spirit guides on the bottom of the deck here. Alright, spirits, so how are the angels working in our lives? And maybe you work for a company that sells light bulbs, or maybe you're changing a light bulb right now, or maybe you had a bulb that blew recently. Somebody's going to see a dove, and somebody plays a guitar. Okay, so, and I think for somebody, this won't be for everybody, of course, but somebody's going to maybe write a song. They're going to have this epiphany, and this song is going to come to them, and they're going to actually make music. Okay? Alright, angels, how are you working in our home lives today? Can you show me how you're working in our home lives today? Good, strong answers, please. Oh, wow. There's a lot of angels working in our home, y'all. Okay. Over here, all by itself, I have clarity and encouragement. And so maybe this epiphany is going to give you this clarity. Okay? And over here, I have a new beginning, the night sky, and love. So somebody's going to have something new start. You might be starting a new job working at night that you love. How cool would that be? Okay. And any surprises today besides this tower? I mean, that is our surprise, I guess, but what other surprises might you have? You're full of surprises. What other surprises do the angels have for us? Wisdom. This epiphany is going to give us wisdom, y'all. Alright, any other angels helping us? They're going to help us to make decisions about the past and an adventure. We're going on an adventure. Somebody's going to have help with making decisions. Then we have past lives here, but not everybody believes in past lives. If you do, fine. If not, this could be something from your past. You're having help with something that happened in the past, whenever that was. And you're going to have help for an adventure. So maybe you're planning on going on an adventure somewhere. For somebody, you might be planning on going somewhere where you have discovered that you had a past life. I don't know what to make of that, but that's what it says. Or maybe you're just learning about your, maybe you're doing past life regression, and you're figuring out where you had past lives. Maybe you're doing past life meditation, like the guided meditation. Some of you might be doing that. And some of you might just have decisions to make about a place that you want to visit. Maybe you're just planning on visiting somewhere. I don't know. And then the angel of positivity on the bottom of the deck. These messages are getting a lot more diverse, and I think it's because I have a lot more people starting to watch them, which is a good thing, and I'm grateful. Thank you for being here. Alright, Spirit, help me to keep up now, because you know I'm just a country girl from North Carolina. Alright, Spirit. Clarify the tower, please. I mean, I think we already kind of know. What's this tower about, Spirit? Oh, Spirit. Oh, Spirit. Y'all, a new, passionate, and pentacle beginning. Somebody is about to have brand new, this could be sex and money, or it could be a creative job and money, or it could be both, right? Right. There's no love here, though. This is just, I'm going to say it's probably a craft of some sort. Like, this tower is going to be you realizing how much potential you have. I don't see any, well, there's love right there, though. Alright. Spirit. Spirit. Alright, anything else you want to say? Spirit says, be patient. You're coming out of this prison you've been in. Somebody might be coming out of a real prison. But for some of you, it might just be a shitty job. You're coming out of something. Spirit says you're coming out of something. And you're going to realize it maybe from watching this video. Why, temperance, I mean, that's the end of the message, Spirit. I'm not going to complicate this. Justice on the bottom of the deck. Y'all, Spirit is amazing. Alright, Spirit, can we get a message? What do we need to surrender to make this happen? What do we need to surrender? Spirit's trying to give us all jobs, y'all, so we can get this world running again. Oh my God, all of these fell out. Spirit, are you serious? Spirit said, make sure now. Make sure you didn't slip. Oh, slip of the wrist. Because let me tell you, if I put them back and they were meant to come out, the exact same ones will come out again. I've seen it happen. Same one, y'all. Surrender to your soul's path. That was one of the cards that came out a while ago. Alright, Spirit, I ain't playing with you. You got this under control, baby. What else? Surrender to prayer and outdated beliefs about yourself. Maybe some of you have had a record like me, a criminal record, and you're worried about getting a job. But this right here has opened doors for me that I never imagined. I've told you that before. You wouldn't even believe some of the doors it's opened for me. Okay, Spirit. Anything else you want us to surrender? Thank you so very much. Some of us need some sleep and some rest. And I might be one of them. Here it is, 3 in the morning. I can't sleep, y'all. It's like this energy from this full moon has got me feeling some kind of way. Anything else, Spirit? Maybe you have insomnia too. I don't have insomnia, but yes, I do. I have a autoimmune disorder that causes me not to be able to sleep. Anything else, Spirit? Like, I've literally taken 4 melatonins. Surrender to that passion. So you can have that Ace of Wands. Baby. I'm not even going to stop on that one. Somebody might need to surrender their need to always be right. What else do we need to surrender, Spirit? Just period, surrender to me. Surrender to Spirit. Surrender to what is. Accept things the way they are. Accept them the way they are. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Remember peace? And surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. There's enough for all of us, okay? In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. You know, and if you're planning on working in a craft and you're concerned that it doesn't pay well, one of the ways that you can help is by donating money to people who are working in crafts, right? I mean, even if it's $2 or, $5 or whatever you can do, if, this is my philosophy about things. If, if 100 people or 100,000 people gave $1, you'd have $100,000. So it's not like it takes a lot. It really doesn't. And if you can't give anything, don't worry about it. That's my thing. I don't want to make anybody feel like they have to give. But I think that a lot of people shy away from doing this kind of thing because it doesn't pay that well until YouTube starts paying you. And I'm still not sure what it pays even then, but I think you have to have a lot of subscribers. And I'm having a hard time getting beyond 1,000. But we're there. We've done it, and I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. And this is the thing. If I don't go any further than this, I feel like I've succeeded because I feel like it's been encouraging to people. And that's the real success to me, is that I know I'm changing other people's lives and their perspectives and helping them to grow spiritually. That's my goal. Okay, so I'm already successful. And you will be too. So don't worry about it. Oh, I got the cards upside down. Surrender to setting limits. Surrender negative thinking. And surrender to complete healing. Somebody needs to learn to set boundaries. Somebody might not be setting good boundaries. Somebody might have negative thinking. And we might need some complete healing. Anything else, Spirit? Surrender your attachments to results and surrender to receiving support and love. And boundaries could be that's what I was just fixing to say. Expressing your needs. Remember that no is a complete sentence. Because sometimes it's hard for me to say no. Especially when people need a reading. I'll have people that will call me and want repeat readings. I don't mind doing it for somebody once for free. But when it starts to become like a regular thing and they're still not donating anything, I need to learn how to say no. And that's hard for me. That's a hard one. And I mean, I don't have it happen very often. And I don't think I have anybody doing it right now. But I can see that being a problem for me. But we have to learn how to set limits. Or we will never get sleep and rest, will we? And look, surrender success. Surrender to success. All right. All right, Spirit. What else do you want to say? What else do you want to talk about? Let's see what else. I like messages like this. Finally, we're getting a daily message, y'all. Can we get a dream card? It takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are, to do what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have had the power to hold you back. Be brave and the world will be yours. Spirit, you are on fire, baby. And then, things often don't work out as planned. Let things appear just as they do and be sure to notice how they unfold perfectly. Baby. All right. What else, Spirit? I know you want to say something else. Let's see how the universe has our back. Because when you're doing something like that, you need to know the universe has your back, right? How does the universe have our backs? My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So if you're unhappy, you probably aren't having faith in spirit and in the universe. Might be trusting too much in yourself. Energy flows where my intention goes. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Spirit's talking about peace an awful lot, y'all. And when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. That's what's up. Alright, Spirit, what else? Spirit, what else? Alright, I'm going to get some of these today. What's the message today out of these cards? Thank you so very much. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Every thought I think is creative. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. And I was writing a list earlier after I did the Sagittarius video. I started sitting down and planning the things that I want to see unfold in my life so I can start visualizing them. I am flexible and flowing. I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. And I bet you're already doing these things, and Spirit's just wanting to develop them more in you, and maybe some of you aren't already doing them, and Spirit wants to develop them in you. Alright, Spirit. Let's see what might come out of these. These are really good cards. Can you give us some daily encouragement and guidance from these? I love this one. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as a part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because. And when I first started listening to those meditations about money, it was like, you would have thought you had put a cat in a bathtub, honey. It was like I was trying to come out of them headphones because it was grating up against my energy. But once I listened to it and it became a part of me, things have just started to flow in my life. And I'm not where I'm going to end up, but I'm moving in that direction, and I'm truly grateful for that. All right. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Okay, y'all. Anything else? Spirit says to get one of these today. We haven't done these in a long time. Can I get one of these cards right here for this reading, Holy Spirit? Or whatever you want to give me out of this deck. What would you like to say to us? For somebody, Spirit has a message that you need relaxation and protection. It's time to relax and to know that you're protected. And on the bottom of the deck is inner peace. Inner peace. So relax, you've got protection, and I'm going to give you inner peace. Somebody's worried about their safety, and I don't know why, but I hope and pray that whatever it is, Spirit, why is this person worried about their safety? Or why are they worried about somebody else's safety? Clarify protection. Can you clarify protection, please, Spirit? This came out in reverse. The Empress, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. And I think this is saying that there's a mother that's worried about her son or her daughter. Or it might be a father who's worried about their child. Sagittarius is here. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. I've got the earth sign and the water signs. The only thing that's not here is communication. And maybe you haven't heard from your child. And maybe that's why you're worried. Spirit, we just send positive energy to whoever this is that's worried about their baby. And ask that you put a hedge of protection around this child, this young person, and watch over them, please. We thank you for letting us know that you're with them. And I pray you'll send this peace to this person who's so concerned about this protection. And if it's not, it might be your love. It might be somebody you're in love with, but it's in reverse. And maybe you're the one that's going to get a message. Maybe you are a Sagittarius, or they are. Somebody's worried about this, though. Anything else you want to say to this person that's so worried? I keep hearing Juliana. Somebody works in construction. Spirit says there will be judgment. Judgment is coming, sweetheart. Whoever you are, Spirit says there will be judgment. Can you clarify judgment, please? Emotional freedom. They're coming back. They left, but they're coming back. Wherever they left to go to, Spirit says they're coming back. Clarify the Two of Wands. Somebody is really worried about this person. Clarify the Two of Wands. They broke your heart. Oh, they broke your heart when they left you. This might be your whoever this is. Aquarius is here. There's that tower. This person left you, but Spirit says they're coming back, baby. They're coming back. Whoever you are, Spirit says they're coming back. And that devil's going to be in reverse when they do. And they might have long hair like that and might have some tattoos. Spirit says they're coming back. Alright, Spirit, let's read protection and inner peace to this parent or this woman or whoever this is. Okay, protection. Spirit says that Spirit wants you to relax. I got this. I'm protecting this child, this person, whoever this is to you. Spirit says, I want you to relax. I'm protecting them, and I'm going to give you inner peace. Alright, let's read Inner Peace. Spirit, thank you for giving somebody this message. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water while their translucent flowers open their petals to the heavens can fill one with a sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The sacred landscape wants you to know inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simply simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Whatever's happened here, this person being gone worries you and you feel like you need protection, either from this person or for this person. Take it as it resonates. But Spirit is saying, I got you. Okay? And that devil is going to be in reverse. I just want you to know that, okay? And Spirit obviously had that message for you. I mean, it just is what it is. And I'm grateful that Spirit gave you that. Alright, Spirit, is there anything else I need to do before I close this message this morning? Yeah, Spirit said somebody wants to ask a question. If you're new here, I have a deck of cards and you can ask a question and I'll try to get you an answer. The cards are yes, no, timing, and you'll see, and I'll let you ask 3 questions so you get the hang of it on the first one. Alright, ask your question. It can be a yes or no question, or it can be an open-ended question, okay? And if you don't word it right, Spirit might give you another chance, okay? Alright, so think of your question, and I'm going to give you 3 questions. Alright, you got your question? Alright. Spirit says to get more information. But yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, you got your next question? Alright, you ready? Spirit says that there will be an opportunity. Big happy changes. Alrighty then. Alright, one more time. Y'all got the hang of this already. Alright, you got your question? Alright, here we go. That's too many, Spirit. That won't give us a good, clear answer, will it? Thank you, Spirit. Somebody's asking about romance. Look for a sign. Alright, maybe you'll see that sign in the clouds in the form of a heart-shaped cloud, huh? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, the only other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to give you some ideas. If you're thinking that you might want to change careers and you're going to do something different, or maybe you just want to find something to do to stay busy, Spirit, what would you have those watching do? Alright, you have to pay attention to your intuition on this, okay? Write a book or an autobiography. Somebody needs to be writing. Use your car to give people rides. Make crafts, candles, wreaths, and beautiful things. Okay then, that one came out real fast. Start a babysitting service for date nights, or you could start one for dogs. Volunteer to love and care for the homeless. Donate money to those most in need. Do crystal and energy work. Take a child fishing. Play an instrument. And open a clothes closet for women, children, or anybody really. Okay. Share your spiritual journey with others online and in person. Be a doctor or a physician for healing from a holistic approach. So maybe somebody's already a doctor. Minister, shepherd, or caring for the flock. And become a pen pal for lonely people. And then on the bottom of the deck is start a prison visitation group. So there you go. Alright, trinkets and Alright. I have a big old cat. I have a huge shell. Somebody's name is Shell. I have an area that says love. I have a wing, an angel wing. I have an owl. I have a tree of life. I have a crescent moon with a star. Somebody might be an x-ray technician or an orthopedist. I have a tower. I have a Susan B. Anthony. I have twins. I have an elephant. I have a flamingo. I have a little tiny heart with a key, like one that goes to one of those little jewelry boxes we used to have growing up. I have a wave. Maybe you work at a place called The Wave. I have an elephant. I have a hand for intuition. I have a turtle. I have a cactus in the wrong bowl. I have a prick in the wrong place. Maybe you're in the wrong place. Maybe you're a prick. If you're new here, I used to pull trinkets on people that messaged me in Messenger, and if that cactus came out, I was like, Spirit, why is this cactus coming out? Spirit was like, because they're a prick. I have a crown. I have a rose. I have a leaf. Something's going to happen in the fall, y'all. I've been saying that since last December. There's a star. A palm tree. Another palm tree. Somebody's going somewhere tropical. I have a fairy holding a baby. I have a skull and crossbones. I have another leaf for the fall, y'all. I have my EKG heart monitor thing. I have a seahorse. Seahorses mate for life. I have the word love. I have an elephant. I have a music note. I have Hello Kitty. Hi there, Kitty. I have a captain's wheel. I have a unicorn. I have a 3-leaf clover. And for some reason, I have a handcuff. Maybe somebody works in the justice system. I hope nobody's getting arrested. But then again, you never know. Alright, I have a skull. Maybe you're a brain surgeon. I have a feather. I have, she believed she could, so she did. I have a very fancy heart. I have a world. I have a ball for a baby and a rocking horse for a baby. I have another feather. I have a horse. I have the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. I I have a baby seahorse to go with the mama seahorse or daddy seahorse. I have I choose strength. I have live your dream twice. One in bronze and one in silver. I have a sailboat. I have a dragon. I have another leaf for the fall, or it could be a marijuana leaf. I have 2 arrows for Sagittarius and one that has a heart on the end. And I have 3 infinity signs. 3 infinity signs. Can I have rocks, please, Holy Spirit, for this reading? If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share it more often. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you're going to start doing that's creative. Spirit's going to give you courage, Mama and Dad, or whoever you are. Friend again. That one, you rocked it. I'm getting it out. Honor. Maybe you're a judge. Trust. Joy. Family. Wealth. Money, money, money. And health. You can't do much with money without that, can you? Alright, guys. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for you being here, and I can't wait till you come back and see me again. I'll be back later today with another video. Bye-bye.